During the holiday, a lot of parents, they will be screaming and shouting because there's no system in place for them to follow and able to engage their children. So they will be shouting and screaming and yelling that they can't wait for holiday to be over because they want their children to go back to school. Because there's no system in place, there's nothing, there's no planning, nothing. The children are just there. The parents also are there, but they are not present. And the other part of this, that we give a lot of excuses that we are busy, we are working parents, we are doing this, we are doing that, just because we don't want to engage our children. But it's something, if you can put in the effort, you're going to enjoy spending quality time with your children. And when you are spending quality time with your children, you are building a memory that they will never forget. Even when they go out there, they can't wait to come back home because they know daddy and mommy are available for them. So today I'm going to be sharing with you what you can do with your children. How can you spend time the holiday that will help you to build relationship with your children, that will help you to engage parents. You will even enjoy more because you're going to create a lot and a beautiful memory. My name is Fola. I'm a coach and author, and I coach women on how to overcome limiting barrier and belief that the society have placed on us as a woman. I wrote a book. The title of my book is Woman Live for More: How to Overcome Limiting Barrier and Belief that the Society have placed on us as a woman. So when you get this copy of book, you are going to enjoy it. And if you have not read my book, you are missing out about something. So get a copy today from Amazon, from gumroad.com, from seller, or you can send me a direct message on my social media, or you can look under this video. There is a link to get the book, or you can get my email address and send me. If you have not subscribed to my channel, you need to subscribe now, because this channel is all about to motivate you, to encourage you, and to share a lot of useful information for you to become the best version of yourself, for you to live the life you are. Those who have subscribed, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. So today I'm going to talk about how can you spend quality time, how to engage your children during this holiday, to build relationship with them, so that you'll not be screaming and be shouting like you can't wait for holiday to be over. No, you should enjoy the holiday with your children. I'm a busy parent, I'm a working daddy, I'm a working mom. We give a lot of excuses, but let me tell you something. The way you are busy with your work, you should be able to be busy with your children. Don't let anyone, any of this, don't let them suffer. Okay, you need to create a balance. Get them to have fun together, and you're going to create a beautiful and long-lasting memory with your children. Put a system in place. You make a timetable. You put everything in written. You plan very well. I'm telling you, you are going to enjoy the holiday with your children, and you're going to have a lot of. What I'm going to share is to cook together with your children. It depends on their age. Some they can just pick something for you, bring in the onion, bring in the salt, bring in the water, bring in this, bring in that. Maybe, it depends on their age. Some you can give them some things to cut for you. They can cut one or two things, and some people you can ask them to put water on the fire, cooking rice, do one or two things, and you stay together. You are doing one, they are doing another one, you are doing this, you are doing another one. When you cook together, don't come here because you're going to make the kitchen dirty. I don't want you to come and mess up anywhere. I don't want you to come and shout. You are disturbing me. You don't want me. All those excuses that we give. We give a lot of excuses, because you don't want them to come to the kitchen. You don't want them to mess up anything. They are not going to do it perfect like the way you do it. They are not going to give you the best. They are not going to do blah blah blah. Please stop it, okay? Let your children cook. They will learn from you. You are teaching them, and they will get better. So let them cook with you. So it depends on their age, one or two things that they can do. So during this holiday, engage them more in the kitchen. Do one or two things together. Teach them one or two cooking, one or two things to cook. Stand with them and do it together. Watch them to do it. Because when you teach them, you do it together, you watch them do it. Then, if there's any mistake, you correct them. Don't make a mistake. How are they going to learn? So let them make a mistake, let them try one or two things they can do. Don't say, don't come here, don't do this, don't do that. Try to teach them, engage them more in the kitchen, and let them do one or two things. It's going to help them. Then let me tell you this, it's going to help them to have more confidence in themselves, because when they're able to cook something, I remember my sons, when they cook maybe rice or they do one or two things, they'll be asking us, hey mommy, how was my cooking? Is it good? Can you rate me? You know, they're so happy. They want to hear the feedback. They want to know how they're able to do. They are so excited that I'm the one who make the rice. You know, let them cook in the kitchen with you. It's going to improve their self-confidence, you know, and they're going to learn, you know, because in the kitchen, you do a lot of mayo, you know, mayo one or two things, put the small one, half of this is small, you know, all those things. It's going to help them in one or two areas. You know, let them cook, let them try. So the next one I'm going to share is to give them some responsibility at home. Yes, maybe like washing plates, sweeping the floor, mopping the floor, cleaning the bathroom, you know, clean the kitchen, clean the fridge. Give them something to do and let them know that if this is not done, you are responsible for it. So if any plate is dirty, tell them this is your responsibility. You must wash the plate. If the floor is dirty, you must clean the floor. You know, give them something to do. So when they wake up every day, they know they have something they are going to do. So all those things is going to keep them busy. They are going to be learning, and then they are doing it. They will be enjoying doing it because it's not something hard. They have been seeing you doing it all this while, and let them try also to do, because another one I'm going to share is to exercise together. Take a walk around the neighborhood, you know, around your streets, around your compound. Just walk around. Tell them about your childhood story. Tell them about one or two things, you know, your mistake, your success, you know, any other thing that you want them to know. It depends on their age, but don't lie to them, because later or sooner they will know the truth. So don't lie to them. To share is to play game together. Play game together. Yes, me and my children, sometimes we do a color, you know, we have different type of color at home, like different pictures. We take one or two pictures, then we start to color. So at the end of everything, we show each other who have the best, and they are very happy about it. So that is how we spend quality time together, and it is fun. We really enjoy it, and they can really enjoy it. They want more of it. And for me, I'm creating a memory. I'm spending time with all these things. You're going to engage them during the holiday. You're going to create a lasting, long memory. You're going to spend quality time with them, and you know they are going to enjoy. What I'm going to share is to paint together. If paint together, paint some picture, do one or two things, and then after you do the painting, you can give it out to some people that need it. Or if your children paint it alone, you can ask them to sell it for you and give them token amount of money. It's fun, and they will enjoy it. Even they will try to do more of it, because they know mommy and daddy, they are going to buy this thing. They would like to do more of it. So when you are doing all those things, you are engaging them. So another one I'm going to share is to read together. Okay, if you really want to raise a reader, you want them to good at reading, you should try to be a good example to them to read, because children, they learn most of what they see. Talk sometimes is not working, but what we do, it's really have very impact on them. So they learn by what they see. You can read together, and after you read together, discuss what you learn, discuss the summary, talk about the book that you read, you know, ask them what they learn, what they want to do about what they read, you know, all those things is very good, and that is why you're going to engage them, spending time with them, have fun together. The next one I'm going to share is to have fun and play together. You know, have fun together. You know, just something randomly, say something funny, make a joke with them. You know, when they are talking, just make something funny, say something funny, and they will laugh like, oh mommy, you are too funny. You know, that is, you know, you are achieving something. You know, to have fun with them, play with them, say one or two things that is funny, make them to laugh. You know, when they say something funny, also you laugh. Play together. Don't be too. So another thing I want to share is you can watch documentary together as a family. When you watch one or two things, learn from share what you learn about it. As a parent, talk about it, what lesson you want them to learn, What do you want them to know about what you're watching? And I believe it will go a long way. Another thing I'm going to share is to have a discussion time with them. Any topic that you want them to know. Let me say you want to teach them about money, you want to teach them about self-love, self-confidence, you want to teach them about being kind to other people, you want to teach them about emotional intelligence, any other thing that you want to teach them, or about your religion, how to know God, how to pray to God, how to read their Bible, anything you want them to know. Teach them, have a discussion time together and just make it fun, make it lively, let them enjoy it, and they'll be looking forward to that kind of discussion. So do different type of discussion with them, and I believe they're going to enjoy it because they can't wait to learn from you. Just give it a try. The last one I'm going to share is to teach them your language, especially for those who are not living in their home country. Teach your children your language. It's very, very important. There's one time a parent was talking and the parent said, my children don't need to learn my language. And I'm so sorry for that parent because he's talking from the place of ignorance. How do you say your children don't need to learn your language? Why they should not learn your language? Is your language something bad? No. Please teach your children your language. Please let them speak your language. Teach them. Try your best. Most of the important thing at home, speak to them. If they don't even reply you, continue to speak to them and encourage them also to speak. It's very good and it's going to go a long way. How can you, just imagine you go outside and you're able to talk to your children secret and nobody could listen to you. Just imagine. Because for me, if I do that, I feel good about myself. When I talk to my children, the little one, they understand. I feel good about myself. I feel like, wow, that's good. So please teach them your language. Let them learn. It's very, very good. It's compulsory. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, if you enjoyed this video, as a parent, I will encourage you, don't say you don't have time for all these activities. Because you spend time at your working place, you make money. But your presence with your children is very, very important and is a priority to them. Make yourself available and do the needful thing that you need to do. Create time where there's no time. Please do your best because these children, they are not going to live with you forever. Sooner or later, they will go. And everything you do together, that's what they will remember you for.